Good morning, everyone. To make sure that we stay live out here. I am outside. I wanted to do something a little bit, I guess, different today. My brain has been thinking all the time. Good morning, Dana. How are you? And I think this is a continuation of last week. Good morning, Linda. We missed you at Bible study last night, Linda. And part of what I'm talking about today is a continuation of what we talked about last night with our Bible study, because we're just having such great conversation. And Bible study is so much fun. Like, seriously, if you want to join us, just email me for the link and for Zoom, and you can jump on in. You don't need to know nothing. Good morning, Linda Crouch. We also missed you as well. Good morning, Melanie. Linda's out on our deck. So it's nice. It's nice right now. It's going to be hot. It's going to be like the heat index is over 100 today. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm going to get to it. So I am going to try to do the flip the camera and everything. You're probably going to see Hans, my dog. Our dog is out here. But I want to show you a plant. Okay. So this little plant, and there's Hans. He just really wants to be in here. So this is a rosemary plant, and I bought this when I got it at Lowe's, right before the lockdown happened, or shelter at home, or whatever we want to call it. So I bought this back in March, and there were two spurts. There was one part that, and then there was this part, and I had it sitting on my desk, and it was sitting on my desk for a good month and a half or so in a pot. And we were I was watching it, I was watering it, I was trying to care for it, and it was kind of like this, caring for something while you're stressed it's always a nice thing, right? So I'm going to try to turn my camera around so you can see me now. Okay. Apologies for my camera usage. So that plant used to have two spurts on it, and whatever they're called, sprouts. One it died. It just started withering. It got brown and it just went away. But then we have this one that kept growing and kept, and it has more growth on it. It's twice as big as it was. It's still little, but it was twice as big as it was, and it's still growing. And it was just very interesting when that was happening while we had the lockdown and we had the quarantine and we're out of the building. And I really felt like it was this analogy for what we were experiencing. And I didn't really know what that meant. I only halfway maybe know what that means now. About the church and how it feels like parts of it are going away, parts of it are changing, parts of it aren't the same, but the plant is growing. My rosemary is growing, and the church is growing. The church is alive and it's thriving, and it looks different than it ever has before, but that's not abnormal for the church. The church continues to grow, continues to change, and it has done that ever since this guy named Jesus was around. And so that kind of struck me today, and especially this week. We were talking last night in our Bible study about just the different ways that we are being church. And yes, Dana, there is some pruning happening. Exactly. And last night we were talking, and I was reflecting on the different ways that we are connecting, and how people last night were talking about how we are charged with owning our faith more and doing more personally in our faith than we ever did, because it's not as easy. It's not as simple to just show up on a Sunday morning, check in with people, say hi, and then go on and do the rest of whatever you're going to do. Now there's more ownership in it. And that ownership was always there, but now it's just more apparent, I think. And so, what does that mean? And how do we continue to grow, and how do we use this as a time of holy disturbance, and how do we use this as a time where we can grow? And Kathy DeCreedy is going to start doing an online Bible study for women's Bible study, and so and it's going to start in a couple of weeks, and that's a great opportunity for anybody to participate in the ministry. It's through Brecksville UMC, but anybody anywhere can join in. Anybody anywhere across the U.S., if you just want to find some connection, can participate in that. And so that's just a really cool thing that we are doing. And and being connected with, like, we have the anti-racism small group that are meeting on Sunday night, and you can join in on that and have some great conversation. And we're doing things differently. Melanie is now putting our calendar back in our bulletin, and just looking at all the different groups that we have meeting each week, we can see that the church isn't closed. The building isn't being used as much, but the church isn't closed at all. We are doing really cool things, and so I invite you to participate in that, be part of that new growth and that new transformation, and see where God is leading us, because it's exciting. It's exciting to watch. It's exciting to see new things grow and see how God is bringing new life out of something that is just hard and not fun and difficult and challenging and all of the things. And I am now taking you over to the side of the house, because I planted just like a week ago some tomatoes and a banana pepper plant, and then somebody from church, the Thorsons, gave us some okra and a cucumber, and I have to show you because we have little baby peppers, and it's the most exciting thing. Look at this. Look at the peppers. See that? Oh, I tell you what, like this whole, like, participating, like, the analogies here, people, participating with God and this new, creating something new and something wonderful. These are like double the size they were last week. And that's just so exciting. And then over here, this is just in our flower bed because it's fine. But this is our little tiny cucumber plant. But anyway, I just get outside today before it gets too hot. And I'm very grateful to be a part of this church and the ideas and just the way that the Holy Spirit is moving, and I can see it, and it's exciting, and I hope that you are as excited as I am. Oh, my wood pile is back there. Thank you guys so much for all the wood, the wood drive, how much wood could a woodchuck wood drive is just the best thing in the whole world. And we've had several fires and cooked hot dogs, and Russ has done some smoking with the wood and of food, yes. And so it's great, and I just thank you so much. I've been here a whole year, and it feels like 12 in the best way. So good morning. We do have some deer, Linda, on our on Plantation Drive, but they're leaving it alone. Shh, don't tell them. We'll be praying for you, Anne. I'm glad that you had a successful surgery. Good morning, Pat. It's so good to see everyone in just this simple and yet goofy way. I appreciate you so much joining in. I have a great weekend. Enjoy the sun, even if it's just looking out on the beauty of God's creation. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.